Well, let's start with AI. So, and I know we'll talk more about this
Yeah,
throughout
just tease it now.
the
We'll
panel.
dive into that more deeply later.
More than certainly any moment in the last 2 years, in the last 10 years, in the last 20 years, AI is changing the way that candidates present themselves to employers, in the way that resumes are presented to be an exact match for the job that they are applying for, and the way that follow-up emails with employers are written. And actually, my perspective on that is, in some ways, it's a beautiful thing because it's leveled the playing field in ways that didn't exist before, right? It was historically, you kind of went to certain institutions, had certain pedigrees, and that was your finishing school, and you knew how to structure your resume. You knew how to write the right thank you follow-up email. That's at everyone's fingertips now in ways that it wasn't before. But increasingly, it's kind of the human skills now that stand out more for employers, right? It's the people who don't just go to ChatGPT and say, write a thank you note for my employer, because guess what? They can tell that you didn't edit it and you didn't personalize it, right? It's the people that go a step further and write their resumes in a thoughtful way that demonstrates critical thinking, or even kind of a step further, shows that that individual is thoughtful about how they're using AI. So we're in kind of this funny moment with AI's relationship with hiring, where it is both creating way more opportunities for people to present themselves to employers in much more compelling ways than they have in the past, but it also is creating an opportunity, I think, for people to differentiate themselves in using it, I don't want to say correctly, but using it in a more sophisticated way than, frankly, everybody else who's using these technologies. And the flip side is employers are also using AI to think about how we find the right people. So that is a totally new development in the employment marketplace, and how we're finding candidates, how we're assessing candidates, that's all changing with AI.
And we'll definitely get to that a little bit in a bit more detail later, because I'm sure everyone wants to hear more about how you do that exactly.